Hello, everybody, again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike. In the background, we have...
Conejo the Viking, Conejo the Viking.
Oh, Conejo, Conejo. And guess what we got to do, Cameo, today so far?
What is that, Mr.
Before we start the show, for show, we have to redraw the AMC gift card. Yeah, it's back on the table, and I have the names out again. I actually doubled enter you guys. Apparently, Kevin has disappeared, or no, Zack Attack has disappeared and does not want the AMC card. So I and Cameo, actually, I didn't actually consult you, Cameo. I actually just forfeited him out of the gift card.
That's nice. Thanks for following me. Something that,
dude,
yeah,
there is a free AMC gift card that I'm holding on the screen right now that I'm giving to somebody. If you can't claim it within 2 or 3 days, then it's going to somebody else. So I'll just keep on going down the list. Who wants a free gift card? I'm giving you a gift card. So, right now, I'm going to do the drawing. Can you give me some drums? Yeah. The winner is, you'll be contacted by email, and you'll be contacted again, is check your YouTube account, because the lucky winner is, let's see, I'm opening up the paper, and I'll show people so they don't think it's fixed. Oh, you're not going to believe this.
Who won it? Is it John the Viking?
No. Radioactive, radioactive, Radio Man.
Radio Man won again?
Yep, Radio Man. Tune into the show to collect your dough. Radio Man, you just got the AMC gift card.
So you sure you're not cheating and picking it out for yourself, man?
No, I don't want the gift card.
You got it rigged. That's just, you're getting paid from this false advertising.
No, the game's not rigged.
We're not ABC News.
This is an ABC News or CBS or Alphabet.com. Not fake news. The real winner is Radio Man. If he doesn't claim it in 2 days, well, then we'll we have all the names in the hat, and we will draw again, because we have another drawing coming up in 3 weeks. And guess who? What?
Your name will be pulled out if you don't claim it, so you don't have a chance to win.
Yeah, you got 3 days to claim it, and then it's going on to the next person. We also will be doing the next drawing. You're going to want to leave your comments, because it's going to be Chick-fil-A. So we've already established that with.
You're going to get Chick-fil-A or Chick-fil-A?
That's up to how you want to fillet things and things like that. But Christian Guzman requested that, so we're going to do it. So he said we threw that out there, and Christian Guzman was like, hey, dude, let's do Chick-fil-A. So shout out to Christian Guzman. We're doing Chick-fil-A, and we're also going to throw out a basketball as soon as we get them, which will be when? When do you think that's going to be?
Well, whenever they come from China.
Yeah, whenever they come from China, yeah. So we ordered some basketballs from China. We're just waiting for it. So it's coming by stool pigeon is what I heard. So that's the latest on the tracking number on that one. So I got a good show to talk for you guys today. The first stock we're going to talk about, Camille, I don't know if you got a look over it or even cared. It's another biopharmaceutical stock, OTLK, Outlook Therapeutics, OTLK. Last tick was $2.40 and change. Change meaning it didn't hit the 41 yet. As far as aftermarket, it was down a cent. Big whoopity-doo. Also, Camille, I was going to tell you that some of your NSAV watchers, you might want to watch that one a little bit more as it goes, because didn't we do a show about a month ago? I believe it was I did a show from Bear Lake, and wasn't that stock like low? And I told people like 3 or 4 times. I put it on here all the time to let you guys know that stock is just going to keep on going. It's crypto, so check out NSAV. And no, they did not pay me to say that. So, anyways, going back I'm going to pound that company all the info on that all the time there, Cameo. So till everybody just gets NSAV. So you can make money like I did off of it.
Get the money.
Mm-hmm. So Outlook Therapeutics is in a clinical biopharmaceutical company that they're in clinical stage, which engages in the identification, development, manufacture of commercialization of ONS. They're at FDA approved ophthalmic formulation for retinal indications, including wet AMD, DME, and BRVO. The company is founded by Panchika Mohan on the 5th, 2010, headquartered in New Jersey. So an American company, just to give you an FYI. So going to the website, well, it looks pretty good considering where we're trading at here. So they've got on there, they're into the investigational formulation for the treatment of the wet AMD and DME BRVO. It looks like the therapeutics expect to commercialize the first FDA-approved ophthalmic formulation of bevacizumab. I can't pronounce it there, Cameo. It's freaking scientific for me. So, but it's for now people are going to be like, he's not gonna be the host here anymore. He's done. So, which could happen any day. You know, YouTube could pull the plug and then I'd be gone. So, but for the use in
I'm gonna fire you though. I'm thinking about firing you and get somebody new.
You can't fire someone temporarily. It's a permanent firing when you fire somebody. They just don't come back.
Good. Maybe I don't want you to come. I'm just kidding.
So they're used for the use of treating retinal diseases in the United States, United Kingdom, Europe, Japan, Greater China, and other markets. Recently, Outlook Therapeutics announced a joint venture with Syntone Technologies commercializing the Greater China. So that was huge. It expects, because like we said before, 93% of your pharmaceutical industry is in China. So Outlook Therapeutics expects to file ONS 5010 with the USDA FDA as the new BLA under PHSA regulatory pathway. When ONS 510 is approved, the company expects to commercialize through the best-in-class. What do you do, bagging on chips right now?
No, I'm taking off some Velcro to put back, and I'm putting another piece of Velcro on my bulletproof vest.
Oh, you're putting your vest on? Oh, sweet.
I'm searching like badges and emblems and
yeah, placards like and all that kind of stuff. Stop signs saying "Stop, don't mess with me."
Pretty much.
Stop, I'm dangerous.
Stop, don't want to shoot, think twice.
Yeah, exactly. So the biopharma services are to provide the product manufacturing, and they're best in class in global manufacturing facilities. They have executed a supply agreement for best-in-class pre-filled syringe that will provide ease for clinics and add on ONS 510 safety profile for the current unapproved therapies, and have caused problems related to syringe malfunction and contamination. So if they could overcome that syringe malfunction that other places have, that's going to be breakthrough technology. And then you will see a $2 and change stock become a higher powered stock, a higher mover stock. What say you, Mr. Velcro?
What are you calling me, Mr. Velcro for?
Because it's freaking loud, dog.
Is it loud?
Yeah, dude, you could hear it, man. It's like freaking. I'm like, dude, what are you preparing for, war or what?
Yeah, I mean.
What are you, a junkie or what?
I'm getting prepared for my duties, dude.
I'm gonna start calling you an insurrectionist or something, dude. You know, there's a lot of them around.
I work for the government, so I'm gonna tell me whatever you want. They ain't gonna believe you.
Yeah, they're not gonna believe me anyway. So, it looks like, and I'm just joking anyway. So, Outlook Therapeutics intends to create goodwill acceptance among payers of retinal specialist patients through responsible pricing of ONS 510. Want to learn more? Well, you can go learn on your own. I just told you enough there. We could cover the team, but no one wants to look at the team. They just care about what they do. Pipeline. Let's go to the pipeline, and then we're going to move on to the alphabet news on it. They have clinical progress in ONS 510. ONS 510 overview they have. Also, unmet patient needs. Let's go to that. So with ONS 510, they're going to deal with treating the retinal diseases, other retinal diseases, so it meets the needs. If approved, the commercialization of use, the potential help for address the existing quality of safety and availability for unapproved repackaged IV for compounding pharmacists to control issues, product shortages, because yes, there is a lot of product shortages, so that will deal with sterility issues with the use of unapproved repackaged IVs. So there you go. That's actually huge news, considering the trying times that we're in right now as well. So they have the repackage. I guess it's Bivacizumab, or I don't know. I'm butchering it bad. And then they also have potential first-line therapy, and they have the new anti-VEGF. I guess we could go through that real quick. With that one, despite the wide use of the unapproved repackages, intravenous from pharmacy compounds, there's no manufacturer has previously sought the approval from the FDA of these purposes. The company is in phase 3 clinical design for ONS 510 that was reviewed, agreed upon by the FDA in the end of phase 2. So after phase 3, what comes after that there, Camille?
After phase 2 or phase 3, maybe phase 5 and 6, I don't know.
Well, after phase 3, it's like, you got a lot of money. $2 and change, it becomes higher depending on the news and how much the news pumps it. So we're not going to meet the team on here. We're not going to look how to apply for a job on there for careers, because most of us don't qualify anyway. We're going to go on to the news, the alphabet news. Looks like first plug here is from Yahoo Finance. It looks like they have safety data from pivotal phase 3 of NORSE 2 trial ONS 510. This was August 3rd at 4 a.m. In NORSE 2, they achieved statistically significant relevant primary and key secondary endpoints, with 41% of the subjects gaining at least 15 letters. So there you go. And this came out of, obviously, New Jersey, because that's where they're located. They're like we went over, they're launching to develop the first FDA approval formulation for the retinal indications. Today, they announced positive in clinical statistics for their trials and stuff like that. So that's the news popping from Yahoo. Going into Ophthalmology Times, this plug was as well today, because obviously that's the other thing too here. Warning, guys, for warning Will Rogers. This is being promoted. So if you go and load up on shares tomorrow and the shorters come in, you're going to be not happy. Wouldn't you say there, Camille?
Pretty much. You're going to be upset with yourself.
Yeah, and then you're going to come home and the old lady or the old man's going to be like, hey, baby, I got your money. Don't follow the promoters. And no, I'm not promoting this. I'm giving you the information. We used to get trollers that used to come on here and say that kind of stuff, and they don't anymore, just because we basically told them, like, dude, we're not promoting. We're telling you about the stock. How is that a promotion? So Ophthalmology Today has an article. You can read about it, but it looks like you're going to have to pay for it, and I'm not going to pay for it because I'm a cheapskate. What say you, Camille? Yeah, I'm not going to pay for something online just because I just don't feel like it. So unless I actually want it, is what I would say. So okay, guys, more with the alphabets going on. Bazinga. Bazinga basically mocked Yahoo, so there's nothing to see here. Same article, same Mockingbird Media. Let's see. 7 hours ago, Bazinga had H.C. Wainwright raises the price target for Outlook Therapeutics. So the price outlook for that got raised. So that's actually a good thing. But like I said, it's being promoted. Watch yourself. Find your buy point. Find a good buy point. Don't get dragged down with the shorters. Everything else. Let's see. Inferna. No. Everything else here. iSocket for BioWorld says market seen a good fit for Outlook, made to measure. Maybe this might be an article that they're not for the Mockingbird Media there. Nope. Bird. Yeah. So.
Tell me where to sign.
So you just tell me where to sign, bud. Looks like so they didn't do any Mockingbird on this though. Well, sort of, but not really. Looks like Outlook Therapeutics CEO Russell Tenery says positive results from phase 3 study called NORSE 2 represent the final step We need to process BLA for the first quarter of the next year for ophthalmic formulation of VGF binder to treat the wet-related macular degeneration AMD. So there's something that wasn't stale. That was actually something that we didn't pick up on before. It was a little bit mocked, but not really mocked. But we're moving on to Stockwits, and we're going to see what the real traders are saying now. All right, so going on Stockwits, we got Wall Street odds. They got a promotion on here. They got out of 194 of other times, OTLK was up 6.2% during a trading day, and 59% of the time it was traded lower by next day market close. So that's something you can put in your pipe and check out and smoke. You got Heat Dip, OLTK, can't wait for phase 4. Yeah, when this goes to phase 4, guys, you're not going to see $2 anymore for a while. So just an FYI, you know. OLTK, real price will come down. Congrats to all members who followed me on this great play. That's from Clarence Cheerios or something like that. I don't know what his name is. You can follow him on Discord. Maybe he'll take you to a virus or something. Account challenge week from BLK Luke 35. He says go to his freaking Discord to get a virus as well. Let's see, another one here. My Burton, top calls today, accuracy 95%. Go check him out on his Discord and get a virus. We got a lot of freaking spammers here, huh? They are all over the place. The recent announcement of the joint venture with Cinetone Technologies for commercializing ONS 510 is greater in China. Like I said, what did we say, Cameo, about pharmaceuticals in China?
No way.
93% is over there, so that's what you're dealing with there. They currently have manufacturing partnership with Fujifilm, Diosynth, and Giannato Biopharma. They haven't had any details for pricing, but they did mention it is a responsibility so they can lower the cost of treating retinal diseases. So that was from the Good Samaritan, so he was actually real. Also, let's see, he said, obviously he put on here what we already read, that the breakthroughs there. Good Samaritan says, wet AMD is a leading cause of vision loss among people age 50 or older. So if you don't know that, he's provided you that information and shared that. It's estimated annual 2020 revenue of $13.1 billion of the 9 major markets from FDA approved. That's from the Good Samaritan on Stockwits. What say you, Cameo, about the information you learned from Good Samaritan? He actually... Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, what? I'm just listening to what you're saying.
No, I was just saying he actually gave us more information pretty much than the Mockingbird media. From Good Samaritan, you might have to write your own blog or something like that if you're out there. I know some of the guys on Stockwits do listen to the show because they comment to me on Twitter. Some of you guys should write articles because you're a lot better and give the traders a lot more information than some of these dinosaur media companies, because it's just they just copy and paste and put it all over because that's what they do, because they got their orders because they got paid to promote. We didn't get paid. OLTK, I'm fine with the FDA approval. This has to be 10% gain, correct? Looks like we have Jake from Florida says 3:30 tomorrow sometime. Yeah, that's a possibility just because it's on the promotion list. I would wait and play my cards out unless you're going to short this thing. What say you, Camille?
Hold it.
So you got another promoter in here, Top Stock Alerts. He says the huge trial news lifting Outlook Therapeutics, and he goes sends you over to Investor's Place. So check out. He's got a plug on Investor's Place. He posted that. H Street Post filed prospectus 2021-326. Wainwright to sell up to 40 million of the common shares to the market. Today's selling may be related. 40 million should be enough to get there to the market. That's from, he wants you to go check out their SEC Gov archives. So we pretty much gave you all the information on this. Comment in the comment section if you have any information for the people that watch these videos, because people do make money off these videos by watching, for getting the information. We are all traders together. We trade together, we share together, and that makes us all better traders. And we'll catch you on the next stock. See y'all. Okay guys, the next stock we have is MVST. MVST. It was popping and now it's dropping. It's negative 50 cents. Last tick was $7.95. $7.95. Cameo, what do they do? He doesn't know because we haven't covered it yet. Battery solutions. Looks like we said we weren't going to cover this kind of stuff, but we're going to cover their story anyway because some of these are interesting. We have to cover them because people are trading them. So Microvast is a pioneer for developing ultra-fast charging batteries that have long battery life with superior margins for safety. Cameo, I know you like to recharge your batteries. How do you do that?
Solar panel.
I just have to always catch him off guard, guys. Founded in 2006, Microvast is a technology leader that designs and develops and manufactures lithium batteries and materials. The company is renowned for its cutting-edge cell technology and its vertical integration capabilities, which extends the core battery chemistry, electrodes, and a separator to the battery packs. They integrate the process with raw materials to system assembly. Microvast has developed a family of products covered a broad breadth of market applications. Microvast batteries are integrated in more than 300,000 vehicles. Did you know that, Cameo?
No, I didn't.
They're running in 160 cities and across 19 countries and have traveled over 3.8 billion miles. So I pretty much remember, I think we covered this one a while ago, but we just have to do that again to introduce. We have new people coming aboard every day. Is that correct, Cameo, without making anything up?
Oh, yes, sir. We always got to cover it.
Yeah, you always got to cover it for the new people coming on board.
They're always popping.
This show is to simplify your trading to make it so you have the information if you're new, because we're not shorters on here and we're not players. So
Go apes.
yeah, and go apes. Yeah. So driving principle is innovation, excellence, and actually, when you say go apes, you got to hold up Radio Man's property right here. Go apes, AMC. So there you go. Customer driven, launch portal. Latest news on them, we'll go into that. Let's check what projects they got going on. So going into applications, you want to go to commercial vehicles, Cameo? Because we're going to them. They have AGVs, specialty vehicles, marine, city long-haul buses, ATVs, railway, light and medium heavy-duty trucks, like your truck, Cameo. We covered one company that did that. Mining trucks as well. Did you know that, Cameo?
I did not know that.
No, they're going to put you in one of these trucks one day and you're going to break down. I'm telling you.
Oh, I actually did know this.
No, did you have this story go for you one time? You were put in one of these vehicles and you broke down somewhere, or no?
I don't even want to tell you what they do.
Yeah, exactly. See, Cameo's the guy that's on the ground.
Right now, they have you sitting in a truck, and the truck's driving itself, and it's electric. It only gives you 250 miles range to 300. You got to sit there and charge for 3 hours, you know? Because you got to wait for the next guy to charge, the next guy to charge. And so time is money, and money's time. So the companies are just losing money right now.
Yeah, and what's the boss doing, and the people on the other people down line? What are they saying when you're running behind because you're charging?
They're like, where's our load? We need it.
So yeah, so maybe if you have a shortage near you, maybe that might be why you have a shortage. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying that's what's happening, guys, but you gotta just throw that out there and let the debate happen. The debate happen online. So we'll see what happens, how this plays out. But Leon batteries can be a powerful role in energy storage in the following application: storing from solar, wind, and natural resources. What about when they're done with the waste? How's that stored? Ooh, no one thought of that one yet, huh?
They recycle it, they say.
And we don't actually know. I mean, we do know and we don't know. So it's kind of like the plastics program they had where China was going to do a big plastics recycling thing. Remember all those water bottles that you thought you were recycling? Well, the plastics program kind of didn't work out in China, and they sent it down to Vietnam, and now Vietnam's doing it. So maybe, hopefully they got recycled. We'll see. But that's another story for another day, and you can go look that one up on the internet if you don't believe me. Go Google it in your Google machine. Battery backup for data centers.
I can't believe everything Google says.
You could Google it, schmoogle it.
What's wrong with you?
Usually you can find out the real information. If it's not scrubbed, you go to page 35 or page 75 of Google, you might get second opinions. I don't know how that works anymore. it depends how you look at it there. So, good water. They have battery supply, peak energy demand, and the grid management, frequent regulation. Passenger vehicles. Consumers are pushing for energy high density for long range and faster charging times to maximize use. At this same time, the OEM wants to increase the margin of safety. High energy density battery performance. Aramid separator. Gradient cathode. They got the cars there. They got all the cars and they got it on the road. Consumer electronics cameo. Consumers are demanding longer battery life and life-charging, not life-changing, but life-charging capabilities for their consumer electronics. So their cathode technology can offer better battery life. It also can increase the battery's margin safety for compromising performance. So there you have it on their product and stories. Let's go and check a little bit more applications. Energy storage, you wanted to cover that one, right?
Well, yes, I don't know what you
well,
want
we covered all of it. I was just trying to get you on that one again too. I went through all. I glossed over everything.
Electric cars, dude. I got rid of the Tesla because they have too many problems. And
oh, you can't say that, dude. If you say that about that people that the Tesla people will jump on you.
I can say the stock might be worth to have because you can make some good money.
Mm-hmm.
But the car is not good to have because only certain people can work on it, only certain limited can work on it. And where I live, the nearest Tesla dealer is either 30 hours away or 1 hour and 45 minutes away.
Yeah, I've had some friends.
If you wreck it, only certain people can do the body work and stuff on it.
And guys, this is just straight up our opinion, okay? So like. Everybody's free to share what they want to share on the show, so it is what it is, and it's our show. We're not gonna carry the cooler for any company because we don't carry any coolers. So if you don't like that, then turn it off, dude. You know. So we're just gonna say it like it is and tell it how it is, and without trying to get censored, you know. But whatevs. Anyways, we're out on this one. We're going to go to Stockwitz, check it out, and see what the real traders are saying, because I really don't care about I don't have enough energy to cover the alphabets on this one. What about you?
I don't either.
Yeah, so after you read certain things, it's like the same story, like exactly what they are. They're the Mockingbird, so we're out on this one. We're going to Stockwitz. Okay, guys, going on to Stockwitz, we got... D. Javid, I guess, says, can someone tell that blank dumb get a job like the quarter of $75? He's free. There's a lot of people that are pissed off here. That's why I was going to tell you this one's the interesting one. MVST tomorrow will be the battle of the ages. I'm ready. That's Air Nike. MVST strong support at $7.95. Do something about it. Get up from here. Living Dog. Way I see this at the moment is insignificant in one way. I wasn't selling before today, no matter what, but it is significant that I am definitely going to buy more tomorrow. And he's got the blue light special on there because you're...
I thought it was the green light special.
No, he's got the blue light special because he's seeing the cheap shares.
I thought you said it was the red light special.
Well, it's in the red... Yeah, it's
red light special.
Yeah, so you got... IDGAF, you do a little bear typing from mom's basement. I know this will hit $40. SUU13. Yeah, that SU13, that is good. It's just it might not hit it in the next couple days because that's it's possible, just not today or tomorrow. So MVST breaking news: the price target is $6. Was given John Quincy Adams in 1821. Not John Adams at Morgan 2021. That's funny, dude. MVST 925 average. I'll buy another 1,000, 2,000 shares if they're going to drag this down to $6. Yeah, if they're going to drag it down to the cheap seats, you might as well get in. It went negative 50 cents. So MVST, who's this Jones and what did he say? Dr. Wen John, you've been messing with the wrong blank loser. We'll just put it that way. This board is pretty heavy. That's why we're going through for the entertainment there, Cameo. Hey, someone wrote on here, hey, the CNBC, listen to these guys. That's hilarious. If you're on Stockwitz and you're posting CNBC stuff, people are going to troll you hardcore, bro, AM. People on Twitter, they do not like the alphabets. Most people don't. So just an FYI. So it's funny to post stuff about CNBC. Legend of 10 says, this straight conjecture is out of the way. Do you think the U.S. government wants Chinese battery manufacturer like Cattle Bird or setting up shop in the U.S.? Yeah, have you seen? I don't think Legend has seen the structure right now with their politicians in conjunction with what they're doing with their relations with China, has he? Cabello?
Yes, sir.
Well, like, seriously, he's like, dude, I don't think that they, there's a plant in Texas. I'm like, did they actually think that they care about, the politicians care about companies in the U.S., most of them? Nah, they don't. Just an FYI, in case you haven't been paying attention in the last hundreds of years. So, anyway, Tombstone, I was poor most of my life, and only in recent days I had a few nickels enough to roll together. I have a lot of microvast I'm not selling. I spent 2 years learning. Yeah, if you've got it in on the cheap, dude, why bounce now, dude? Frey MSVT, just wait for the calls from Jonas, and the opposite maybe. Adam Jonas DD. So everybody's saying go look at that, go check that out. I'm pretty much done here, but this is probably the most entertaining board we've seen in about a week, right?
Sure.
Yeah, better than Investors Hub, man. Investors Hub's got old farts on it or something, man, and a lot of nasty people sometimes. Stockwitch, you gotta love them, man. They're entertaining and good people. So I'm out on this one. You got anything to add on there?
Out.
Yeah, check out the Adam Jonas DD, whatever that is. I'm just happy, and I'm gonna wave since I have my sign here, because
check out the Outcast album.
Outcast bumping up and down the street. It's like that. Remember that song?
Yeah, what about the other one? Got the bombs on Baghdad.
Yeah, that one was good. But I'm holding up Radio Man's gift card because I'm getting the apes all excited because Radio Man. I think Radio Man might be an ape. I don't know. So. But anyway, I'm out on this one. We're going on to the next one. But yeah, go apes, right? Say it again, Camille.
No way.
Yep. I just held up AMC when you did that again. I might just give the gift card away and keep the sign and just roll that up every time. Maybe, I don't know. But we're out on this one. We're going to the next one. We might be in the cheap seats on the next one just because it's popping and we might as well cover a cheapie. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, guys, the next stock we have is WLAN. WLAN, Cameo. WLAN Technologies Incorporated. And if I butchered it, well, you can go and correct me and do the pronunciation for me. Last tick was at 0.0024. No, this isn't a promotion for it. It's just we're giving you the information because currently somebody else is promoting it, and it's on a pump and dump list, and it's being promoted. So there's your information on that one. Going into the website, well, the website's the website, dude. We'll just say that. You know what I mean, Camille? I know you're not looking at it because you're busy getting your bulletproof stuff on there. But WLAN Technologies is a software and hardware integrator that manufactures industrial-grade wireless equipment enabled to citywide deployment of IP-based service. The basic concept is to have a machine full of resources that features that can maintain over 100 intranet end users simultaneously for applications for internet usage. The core engine makes it of its internal bandwidth shaper for HTTP accelerator to provide the internet user with the equal bandwidth opportunity to enhance the browser experience like never before. WeGate services access points where no Wi-Fi has gone before. So the series is a 300, 600 megawatt radios that have many efficient power access that have a majority of businesses usually deploy. Their Wi-Fi gate line of access points, APs as we like to call it in the IT industry, they work for a robust AMD 500 megahertz CPU, 256 megabytes of RAM, which is more CPU and memory than other competing Okay, yeah, I'm good on this one, dude. I'm just gonna smile and look at the camera and try not to laugh a little bit.
Why are you always laughing so much, brah?
I don't know. I'm just gonna keep this to myself, but it's an interesting company so far. What I read. Let's go to products. Okay, I'm going to try to keep the peace because I know some people actually are interested possibly in this. The WLAN Technologies Partner Program, solutions with some of the recognized, trusted, and valuable solutions in the industry. They've included information for the website, yada yada. You know how I feel about wireless. I'm not that big of a wireless person, are you? We install it, but I'm not that of a big of a wireless person. What say you on it?
I don't know. Am I?
Well, we can go over their electrical products. So there have been WLAN Technologies for a turnkey industrial system for Wi-Fi video aimed to self-installers in the USA, Canada, Latin America, and the Caribbean. And here it is, electrical. The system comes with a factory pre-configured within the box of combinations of frequencies listed. The system includes one base station with 2 radios, 4 1080p megapixel recorders, 4 transmitters, and 1 network video recorder NVR, with 2 or more 12 terabytes of recording space for 30 days for more recording. You can go look at the available configurations on the website. So there's that. Support. They have the data sheets and the presentations for their overview. They have it in Spanish. They have it in white paper. So they have it in all types of papers. Solutions. We covered all that. So what we're going to do, let's go to the alphabets on this one just because I want to see what the deal is here as far as, and like I said, we're just covering this. We're not promoting it. It is on a promotion list. So I've checked out the website with you, and this one's definitely, I don't care if it's on a bad day or a good day, it's a stay away for me. My opinion, just for me. So that's not for saying anybody else that wants to play with it. But what do you think, Camille?
No, I'm not gonna play with it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go buy it. You do what you want to do. I'm just saying that I'm just not interested. It's just not, I'm just not into it, is just all. So I'm not saying it's a bad company. I don't know them. It's not a stock that I'm into. So maybe it might interest you, but it just doesn't interest me. So I'm out on this one, but we'll check out what the alphabets think, and we'll get their opinion, what they're mocking with each other. Okay, guys, we had to go to Investors Hub to check out some of the information on here because it's a little bit stale here and there. There's nothing on the alphabets covering this. Looks like we have great day today, only 6 months late. I didn't mark this on my calendar, so that's what one person wrote there. Going on here, circling back with your buddy Jen. Let's see. Ask and thinning a bit. I was hoping to make a trade for this. WLAN's running out of gas. Here we go. Let's see. Check out my new. He doesn't have any information. I thought he said he had new information. Pretty much on here, man. I'm not seeing any information. So if anybody has any, but does anybody have any information about any mergers or splits or anything like that? Because usually sometimes these pop on pump and dump. It's funny how people will say that, Camille. They'll be like, yeah, this isn't being promoted. They're getting ready to fire sell the whole company off. I'm like, still shows up on a promotion list, dude. It doesn't freaking negate that. So, but I'm out on that one. What say you as far as on that stock? I'm pretty much finished with it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, what's your call out?
You know.
Well,
Over now.
Yep, and don't make it a dog show. And good night now!